Hi everybody, Bridget here with Uproar.car, your trusted advisor on everything car related, helping you save time and money while avoiding the pitfalls of the auto industry. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and follow us on social media. And if you click the button right there, it'll take you directly to the website. Okay, and today's topic is, how much car can I afford? If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Let's get started. So you want to know how much car you can afford. This is one of those things that you need to do before you ever leave your house going to the dealership. It takes research. It takes a lot of effort on your part to do your due diligence and knowing that you're going to get a car that you can afford. Not just the car payments, but you have to afford gas. You have to afford maintenance, warranties, insurance. All of those things go into that package of how much car can I afford. The general rule of thumb is 15% of your pre-tax salary. Some places say 20% of your pre-tax salary. What does that all mean, right? Because that's going to be different for everyone, of course, because everyone's salary is different. All right, so what I would suggest doing is, I know you're ready, you're excited to go buy your car, but pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Okay, you got it? Give yourself 2 to 3 months after you've gotten it in your mind that you're ready to buy a car. This is what you should do. I was about to say have to do. My husband says I'm so bossy. This is what you should do. What you should do is write down every single thing that you spend for 3 months straight. And then write down all of the money that comes into your household for 3 months straight. Take that number that you love to see, money that's left over that goes in the savings that you pay yourself. Take that for 3 months. Give yourself an average. That's what I would factor my 10% or my 20% on, that amount of money. Because you don't want to take all of your savings, all of your money that you have left over after your bills to pay for a car. Absolutely not. So you want to take a portion, a 10% or 20% of that amount. This is going to help you to determine how much of a car payment you can afford, right? Because it's not just a car payment. You get a car, you finance it. Okay, so what about the down payment? You got to have money for a down payment. What about insurance? What about an extended warranty? What about gasoline? What about your regular car maintenance, oil changes, those type of things? So when you factor into buying a car, how much car can I afford? Don't just think about a car payment. You got to think about all of the things that go with owning a car. All right. Now, if down payment, okay, so let's say they say you should prepare to pay 10% of a down payment. But I think about that. If I have excellent credit, and I've been watching Uproar.car, I'm going in negotiating like a pro. So if I have excellent credit, I want the best deal, and I want the best deal with no down payment because I've worked hard. I've already proven to the world that I can pay my bills. So I'm taking that 10% and putting it back in my bank account. You're not getting it for a down payment. Now, on the other hand, if your credit, let's say, is a challenge and you can't get one of those deals where there's no down payment, then there you go. You've got to factor in a down payment. And then if you don't have really good credit, or I like the word challenge, if your credit is a bit of a challenge, then you're going to also need to factor in a higher interest rate if you're financing a car. So it's not just the car payment. You've got to factor in everything that goes with it. Okay? So remember, I said do this for 3 months. Give yourself a little bit of time. Unless you're in a desperate situation and you need to buy a new car fast, then go onto some of the websites that have the calculator and do the calculations. Go back to your bank account and look at what you're saving per month. You should have some kind of idea. Most people do. Most people should have an idea of what they're spending each month. So you might already have these figures. So you can kind of go back for the last 3 months, take that data, and say, okay, this is what I have. So that's how you determine how much car you can afford. You can't go with the standard rule of thumb, 10% here or 20% here based on your pre-tax salary, because things come up. Life happens. You have to have money for unexpected emergencies. And so there's no cut and dry answer to how much car you can afford. But there's a way for you to be smart and for you to look at your budget. And even though, okay, our budget may say our pre-tax, I can afford a Maserati. Okay, car payment, Maserati, or on the other end, I can afford a Volkswagen. Okay, nothing is wrong with either car, right? But you have to figure out where you fall between a Volkswagen and a Maserati. You can afford a Maserati car payment, but can you afford a Maserati oil change, right? Okay, so Volkswagen, can you afford to buy the Volkswagen and get the bells and whistles on it and keep it maintenance and service? And you still have a whole lot of money left over, but not quite enough left over for this end of the spectrum, where's the Maserati. Find your place in between. I'm in that middle, right in here. So I like to know that even after I pay my car payment, I've got it serviced, I've taken care of my warranty, my insurance, everything that I feel like I need in order to be a responsible car owner, then that's where I can narrow it down and come up with a figure for my car payment. These are just a few little tips to help you decide on how much car you can afford. As always, if you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, have a great day.